Welcome or welcome back to Awake and Bake, where we get high vibes and talk about the universe. I'm your host, Danny. Today's another smoke with me, but I need to get the fuck into it. I have a lot of emotions, I have a lot of energy, a lot of passion, if you will. So, smoking the same pen that I smoked for the last couple weeks now, the high 90s, Manganade, it's an indica. Smoke whatever you want. Make sure you have something to drink as well. I've got my little water bottle to the side, but we need to get into it, okay? Because I have an attitude today. Before I get into this episode, which is all about the truth about the menstrual cycle and what it's like to have a fucking period, okay? I understand there's a lot of blessings and a lot of, oh, it's magical, miracle. I feel a little bit left out of that conversation and I'll get into why, but I do agree with all of that good stuff. But first, to the gentleman that followed me all the way home from my hike to my fucking apartment, you freaked me out, I'm not gonna lie. But thank you very much for still being creepy and then following me tonight on Twitter. Following me on there from what I'm assuming is a fake account, considering how sus your profile is and that you just made it this month. Regardless, thank you for following on there because you used your real profile picture. So now I have a clear photo of your fucking face and what you look like. So does my husband. You know, I shouldn't have to say this, but hey, please don't be fucking weird and fucking creepy. Please respect my personal space and boundaries and where I fucking live. That's not a place for you to invite yourself. We can come on here, we can kiki, we can smoke, we can have good vibes and laugh and make fun of shit all day long. But at the end of the day, I come from a long line of violence, very violent men, like literal killers. So fuck off. Let's all stay safe. Now let's take another hit now that the serious stuff is out of the way. I want to get into the truth about the menstrual cycle, about your moon time, about your period, whatever you want to fucking call it. First of all, I want to give it a quick shout out, okay? Because it is so cool and magical how in tune anyone who experiences a menstrual cycle, you are very in tune with the moon and just with like the planets and the universe. And it's so cool. It's a very spiritual experience. Even if you're not spiritual, a period is a spiritual experience. I get that. I love that. Honestly, I would love to be a part of that, but I feel fucking left out of that whole party. What did Michael Scott say? I love inside jokes. I would love to be a part of one someday. I love magical periods. I would love to experience one someday. So honestly, the education system does a horrible job of teaching us about the menstrual cycle. So let me give you guys a quick breakdown, but like for dummies, okay? First of all, there are 4 phases throughout this 28-day cycle that you're supposed to have. It's roughly 28 to like 30 days, but everyone is different. Sometimes yours is a little longer, yours is a little shorter. Most period havers don't have a perfect fucking period. It's not going to be perfectly on schedule. And you got to think of it this way. So you have 4 different phases within a 4-week span. That's not a lot of time. And you might be thinking, well, that's cool. You get 1 week to experience each thing. No, honey. No, you don't. No, you don't, because the motherfucking cycles overlap and some are a little bit shorter than the other ones. And some of us have PMS or PMDD. PMDD bitches, raise your fucking hand. If you are someone who struggles, which is going to be honestly majority of people have a period, you struggle with your menstrual cycle, a lot of us have to try to plan things to do it exactly on our ovulation week, because that's when we're probably feeling the best, is ovulation, or like maybe right before ovulation for some of us, right? The world does not revolve around your fucking ovulation schedule. I wish it did. If it did, my life would be so much fucking easier. Try to plan like all of my like photo shoots or things where I have to be there in person with really high energy to be something that happens specifically for ovulation. But you know what, bitch? 99% of the time, that just doesn't happen. It's literally out of my fucking control. I can't control other people's plans, and I can't even control my own cycle. Take a hit, and then I need to talk a little bit of shit about one of my male roommates said to me. Yeah, I'm gonna start referring to y'all as male, because a lot of asshole men want to call women females and just refer to them as females. So when I'm talking about assholes specifically, I'm gonna call y'all males. Take a hit first. And one time, he was like, if you know your period's coming, just don't let the PMDD get to you. Oh my God, why did I never fucking think of that? Here's what people need to understand, okay? When I'm having a motherfucking PDD moment, I can't even remember the last time I experienced genuine joy and happiness. It feels like, oh, I just gaslit myself to think that that was fun, but it actually wasn't, because I don't remember what happiness feels like. I don't remember what safety feels like. I don't remember what good feels like. So telling me just don't, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my mind. Bitch, did you know your face changes throughout your fucking cycle? Let's get into that, because I used to think I was crazy. I used to think I was having like weight problems or something, and I was like, is my diet really that different? Like, what did I change in my diet that's so crazy? Some days my face would be like chubby as fuck. Now listen, I got big cheeks. I'm a full face girl. I have a very round face. I've always been that way since I was a little baby. The baby fat never left. But it would be like extra fucking bloating, and then I felt snatched as fuck at some point. So then one day I was like, I'm just gonna Google this shit. Is it possible for your face to change because of your period? Oh, yes, it is, bitch. it's quite fucking possible. Actually, the amount that it changes is drastic. So if you're like, damn, there are some points of the month where I feel ugly as fuck and some points of the month where I feel hot as fuck, you're always beautiful, but shit is changing. You're not crazy. Not even just your fucking face, your strength levels change. So if you are any kind of athlete, if you're a fucking mom, if you're just someone who has to be on your feet all the time, nope, not gonna work for you. We're gonna make it twice as hard to just do your fucking thing. Not only that, your voice changes, your vocal cords and everything fucking swell. So if you're like a singer or you have to talk a lot, I don't know, are you a news anchor? I don't know what the fuck you do, bitch. But I went to performing arts school literally my whole life, grade school, high school, college. And I noticed, now I already can't sing. I can rap my ass off, bitch, and I'm not even kidding. But I already can't sing, right? And I get that, I've accepted that. But there are times of the month where I can't sing even worse than before. And bitch, can we talk about the sleep changes? Why am I able to literally sleep 20 hours at certain points in my cycle? That's ridiculous. My day is gone. And my voice teacher was so sweet. She kind of specialized in working with people she specialized in working with dancers to help dancers understand. Because when you're a dancer, you're like holding your breath and this is all tight and you're living up here and breathing up here. But when you're a singer, it's like all much lower and stuff. And you have to relax all this. She was really, really good at working with dancers and helping them understand that. And she really helped me understand, oh, there's like a whole system going on that I didn't even realize. And my period affects it. I'm pissed. Like this shit really does affect your work, your relationships, your social life, everything. And the worst part is, the motherfucking kicker is, we have like no fucking research on this shit. Literally. So all this research coming out about, oh, there are certain birth controls that are harmful to you or tampons can be harmful to you. Bitch, this shit's not new. It's literally not that new. You could have been done this research. What if you did it before you even released it? I'm just saying, it seems like we are not planning very well. Like we almost don't give a fuck. And I don't even know who to be mad at, so I automatically just get mad at anyone who doesn't have a period. I'm like, this must be your fault, bitch. Well, fix it. Like, do I get mad at doctors? Do I get mad at scientists? Do I get mad at big pharma? Do I get mad at people who don't have periods? I don't know who I'm mad at, but I'm angry. I have a lot of emotions. Let's take another hit. As a witchy spiritual girly, I want to partake in the moontime rituals. I'm just like, if my own cycle, having PMDD plus my own shit going on that I honestly don't want to get into because it's like very graphic, if that's not healthy, right? Will that taint the spells? Like, I just don't feel like my shit is sacred. I'm not gonna be putting my blood on my face or in my plants or any of that shit because my blood traumatizes me, okay? And I'm pissed about it. And then they're like, oh, well, there's yoga for that. You can do period yoga. No, fuck that shit. When you have this level pain and cramps going on, endometriosis level shit, those positions and all those like stretches, they don't feel good, bitch. They fucking hurt. Or maybe it's because I have sensory issues and I'm just like, ew, I can feel every little thing. I can feel the pulse. I can feel the little bumps. I can feel the bubble. I can feel everything. I can feel everything. Oh God, I'm gonna die right now. So when you see me walking around and sometimes you're like, damn, she is so cute, but she is fucking nuts. Yes. Thank you. Now do you fucking understand? Society is not trying to advocate for my menstrual health and well-being, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be guilt-free. If I'm a monster sometimes, well, bitch, back up. Sorry, can't hang out, period issues. Sorry, calling out of work, period issues, suck my dick. Oh, no days off of working out. Fuck you. I'm not working out today. Do you know I will physically and spiritually hurt you? So if you're like me and you're like, I so badly want to be part of this beautiful moontime ritual everybody does. I want to just feel like my shit is sacred. My moontime, my cycle, my period, whatever the fuck. I want to feel like it's sacred and like it's this beautiful experience. It literally is, bitch. But if you're having a hard time with it, you're not alone. I don't have an answer for you. I don't have a solution at all. I'm just letting you know. I'm with you. I agree. I'm jealous of all these witchy bitches that can do cool shit. Like, condoms are literally free, but menstrual care is not. That's nuts. We don't have to fuck, but I can't help that I bleed. And then just like on a serious note, since we are talking about this, advocate for yourself. If you know that something is wrong with you and your reproductive system, don't let the medical field gaslight you. I don't know how many gynecologists I've gone to that said there was nothing wrong with me until I push and push and push and push. And then they're like, holy fuck, something's horribly wrong. Well, yeah, bitch, I fucking told you. You know what? Let me clock in. Give me a lab coat. Give me a fucking scapula. I'll do it myself. You got a handheld mirror? That's all I need. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma, and as always, stay high.